Hi, I'm Sarah from the El Cajon Center, and I'm here with
Little Tommy Sablon. I grew up in Chula Vista, and I actually see Chris in the Chula Vista location. I have a house in Rancho Penasquitos, so I see Jamie at Carmel Mountain.
Right.
And I just got a little condo up in Temecula, where I hope I start seeing Amy.
Yep, there she is.
Cool. So wherever a Medifast weight control center is, I'm trying to get a little house there.
That's great.
Yeah.
So tell me, I mean, number one, what was your biggest motivation going into the center first day?
Wow.
Did I get you already?
No, I can't believe it. I mean, it's an emotional thing. You know, I grew up skinny, and through the years, I've just been up and down on my weight, especially when I got married, and when we had kids, then my weight just got up, and I didn't know it. I mean, it's a whole another world when you're heavy, and you don't see it, especially if you grow up skinny. I'll always remember walking at North County Fair in the mall, and there's a mirror on the escalator. I used to hate walking by that escalator because you would see yourself, and I would just close my eyes or look away. And just recently I went there and I stared at myself. And I said, whoa, that's not that same guy. And I was just so grateful for Medifast and meeting Kent, seeing Jamie and Chris, and everyone at Medifast for supporting me and Jeff from Jeff and Jer, and just helping me through it, because it's been 9 months. I started early November, and it's been 9 months, and I'm down 90 pounds.
90 pounds, congratulations.
Yeah, and it's a fun process. I mean, the weight loss phase, where it's 5 Medifast meals and the 1 lean and green, you know, that actually, it's easy if you just stick to it and follow it, and I wanted it. If you want it, it's easy. It flies off, and they say, you know, the more you have on, the faster it flies off, so it flew off fast. I mean, I already felt good about myself those first couple of weeks, because I think I lost first 30, and I was just already happy. I was done.
Yeah.
And it kept on going down, and then what was amazing to me, when I first walked in, they said, we want you at this weight right here, and once I hit it, then it stopped. Then it was like they knew I would maintain right there. And now I'm like my second or third month in maintenance, and I'm having fun. I mean, in the beginning of maintenance, I was kind of nervous because I felt like I was cheating.
You were dependent on the 5 Medifast, the 1 lean and green.
But when they said, you can have that piece of bread now, and I said, are you sure? I even would text Jamie. Yeah. Are you sure I can eat this one? And then and she'd respond, yes, and it's true. And everyone, the counselors at Medifast, know what they're talking about. You know what you're talking about.
Thank you. What about your in-body scans? You know, how did you like that whole experience?
I don't know the exact numbers, but according to Jamie and Chris, I'm great with lean body mass, and I'm building muscle, and I have really cool calves.
Well, you're working on toning now, right?
Yeah, I love, even when I was heavy, I loved working out. But I would have bad habits, and I would, you know, climb Cow's Mountain and then go to that Mexican restaurant right across the street. Gotcha. Now I'm addicted to peanut butter crunch bars.
There you go.
And and now with maintenance and the counselors you guys have, Chris understands working out, Jamie understands working out, and I'm training for my first ever half marathon.
Wow.
And that's 13.1 miles. And Jamie and Chris are showing me what I should eat, because you got to fuel your body, and that's what I'm learning. And I'm figuring out what I can eat, and that I can actually have the 2 pieces of bread, and I know when to eat before I go on that run. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's fun. And
it's fueling. You're getting enough energy, and you're feeling great after the program.
Yes, I'm so happy, and I want to tell the world. If you're someone like me that gained weight and just didn't know how to lose the weight, the answer is it's Medifast. It's as easy as that. I mean, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy.
What kind, did you have any health benefits? Any?
Well, you know, being up in my weight, and knowing that my life insurance policy was around the corner to change, it motivated me to get in shape. And when they came to my house to do the test recently, to revise my plan, I was very, very proud to see the results. Perfect. I mean, I was in great shape, and that's what Medifast has given me. It's given me my health, number one. And also what's so cool, just the other day, my kids, Eddie's 15, Vanessa's 17, they're seeing these good habits that I have now and seeing me exercise. And the other day, Vanessa and Eddie ran around the block. And and they said they did it because I've been doing it.
That you're a huge inspiration to them.
And that's amazing.
And how else has it changed your family and, you know, your wife and?
Well, my wife is my ex-wife, so she's benefiting because I'll be living longer to pay her alimony. So she benefits that way. And but my kids, I mean, just seeing me being around and happy. Yeah. Because you know, when you're heavy, and I can say this, when you're heavy, you don't want to go out. You don't want to, you know, you wait till the dark to go to the mailbox. You know, you get invitations to your high school reunion, you don't even open the email. Now you want to do it. Now you want to go. You don't mind going to the restaurant. Now you don't mind walking around the mall. And you're proud, and you know.
Now you're strutting.
Yeah, it's so cool, and what I like about being on the Jeff and Jer show is that our listeners, when they get on Medifast and they have the success stories, and it's so cool for them to call us or email Jeff or myself and say, hey, thank you, and then they show there's a woman that's going through Medifast, Renee Kalsmer.
She goes to the El Cajon Center. I know her very well.
I met her maybe a year and a half ago at Viejas, and she literally was in a wheelchair because she can move. Right. And now she's dancing. I mean, she's lost, I don't know what her numbers are, but 200 pounds. I mean, she that's an inspiration. Cool.
Yeah, and just know that you were a huge part of that.
She did that. She did that.
And now with maintenance, you know, how confident do you feel that, I mean, you're 90 pounds down. You know, how confident do you feel that you'll be keeping this weight off?
Very confident, because Medifast and the counselors showed me how to do it. If I went through the weight loss phase and didn't do maintenance, I'd probably be back with the weight loss phase. Right. So knowing that it's structured where you do the weight loss phase and you go into maintenance, I've learned a lot. And I hope people know that. When people are on Medifast, I hope they're seeing a counselor with any Medifast weight control center in San Diego, because if they feel like they can do it alone, you're gonna miss something. You're not gonna learn anything. And it's hard to believe, but I've learned a lot. I think I can be a counselor. Just kidding.
Well, you know, people look up to you so much, and they definitely listen to what you say. I mean, all your callers, all of your listeners.
No, speaking about looking up, oh man, you know, being on Jeff and Jer, we were on stage a lot, and I used to hate people seeing my chins. I mean, for all those years, you know, people would look up and literally, you know, see my 4 chins, and I would always have to Photoshop pictures. Now I'm cool with them.
How do you feel that some people, you know, treat you differently now that you're 90 pounds lighter? Or?
You know what? I like to. I think it's sad in the world that people that are heavy are treated differently. Not just me, but yes, I think you're nicer. You're nicer to people that are not heavy. I mean, I think I was the butt of jokes on the radio, on social media. There's, you know, websites that used to talk about the show, and the number one thing was my weight. Yeah. They would just, you know, talk about, you know, how fat I am, and so people do treat you differently when you're heavy, and and that's not cool.
But now the #1 talking point is your weight, again, but completely different.
Yeah, I shut down that website. They used to talk crap about us.
There you go. Well, you know, I can't say enough, you know, how wonderful you've done, and everyone's such a huge fan of you, and, you know, you're going through maintenance now. Are you going in weekly, every 2 weeks? You know, what will...
I see Chris in Chula Vista and Jamie at Carmel Mountain Road, and I see them, you know, we rotate, so like weekly.
Great.
And I can't thank Medifast enough, and Chris and Jamie and Kent and you and everyone with Medifast, because it is one cool family.
It is pretty tight-knit. Well, thank you so much.
No,
and
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.